Hey y'all, this is Madame. I hope that y'all have been having a wonderful day and a pretty great week as well. My week has been okay. I had a kind of rough day today, but you know, the week is almost out, so I'm excited. We're gonna see what tomorrow brings, but I'm excited nonetheless. So y'all, let me get into this thoughts video. I'm gonna start it out with power. So I know y'all have heard that 50 Cent is out here being petty as usual and just doing the most. Apparently he's gone on his Twitter and has released the 14th and 15th episodes, which are the last two episodes of the show. You know, this is the show's ending. And, you know, for me, I've just been like, I'm going to ignore you and anybody who posts a link. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to watch it when it comes on, and I'm going to try my best to avoid spoilers. Now, this is what I'm saying, right? So, I am in a power group. Well, I'm in 2, possibly 3. Definitely 2. At first, the main power group that is active, it was cool. And lately, after everything came back, you know, what, 2-3 episodes ago, people have been saying stupid things, more stupid than normal, things that don't make sense. And I'm just like, I can't wait till this show is over with so I can go ahead and leave this group, because y'all are just being stupid for no reason. Like, things that they say don't make sense. And I'm just like, Lord, y'all. So I have been partially spoiled. And I'm just like, look, man, I'm tired. So I'm like, I ain't clicking on nothing else, whatever. I'm not looking at nothing else. I'm not clicking on nothing else. You ain't finna catch me slipping no more. So yesterday, tell me why one of my friends texted me. And I was like, okay, what's going on? She was like, well, you and a couple of my other friends keep talking about how y'all keep getting spoiled. Well, I went on ahead and watched the last 2 episodes. Let me know when you watch them so we can discuss. And I'm looking like, what? And like, she's like one of the main people that was not here for doing none of that. So I was like, oh my gosh. So then I thought about it, and then I was like, okay, maybe I should go on ahead and do it. You know, been having a good day, having a good week. Let me do that. So I got excited. I had to hype myself up all throughout the day. And I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do is when I get off work, I'm going to go get one of my favorite things to eat. Might mix up a margarita or something, just have something to drink, which I actually didn't do. I didn't buy none of the stuff I said I was gonna buy, but like, I was so excited. I made plans, but this was actually how my plans were gonna go. I was gonna get that stuff, bring the food home, watch the first episode, do a review, watch the second episode, do a review on that. Y'all, the links didn't work. Then I asked my friend, where did she get her links from? She ended up posting them, and they didn't work. And she was like, they was just working a little while ago. I was like, girl, I don't understand what is going on, but it ain't working for me. So I got to the point where I got very frustrated. Like, my food is getting cold, and I'm just like, come on, why? I done finally committed to going on ahead and seeing it, and then y'all want to play me. Okay. All right, I see how y'all do. So anyway, so it's just to the point where I'm not gonna watch it. I'm back to square one where I was before, where I was like, well, I'm just gonna wait until the actual episodes air, and then I'll just do my, reviews then. So whatever. I have seen things that have spoiled me. I was planning on putting some of the things that are said to have been spoilers in this, but I'm not gonna do it. But when I do my reviews, I'll let y'all know whether or not those were things that I saw that were spoilers or not. Because I really was going to put them in there, but I was going to say spoiler alert. So if any of y'all do want to post something, just make sure that you say spoiler alert so that somebody who might be reading your comment won't get spoiled if they are one of the people who do care. Because everybody don't care like that. Because at first I was like, there's a lot of people who don't care, and they'll be quick to tell you, well, I don't care. I'm going to watch the episode anyway. I mean, and I'm like that when it comes to certain shows or even movies, but I don't want to know. I want to find out on my own. So, yeah, y'all. that was a bust for me, so I'll just be waiting until the episodes actually come out. Well, anyway, moving right along, y'all. I know y'all have heard about all the stuff going on with Trick Daddy. I do watch Love and Hip Hop Miami. I barely watch the original one because I get to watching it and then I get bored and I'm like, okay. And it's just to the point where, just like the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood one that came on, I already heard all the stuff before. I already saw all of it in the blogs. Like, it kept doing the most before. So I was like, okay, it's boring. I already know, whatever. But with Love and Hip Hop Miami, there are a few things that I knew, but it's different, so to speak. I don't know how to really explain how it's different, but it's different. So anyway, y'all, Trick Daddy. First of all, let's talk about Trick Daddy. Y'all saw he's been in the news recently. He got arrested for driving under influence. He was under the influence of cocaine, alcohol, all this other stuff. So he gets roasted. People have read him for filth, and he let it go on for like a couple of days, and then out of nowhere, his response was, I have lupus. And in my mind, I'm like, most of the people who are roasting you, they are fully aware that you have lupus, and that's not why they are roasting you. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, I didn't laugh. Like, I don't remember. I don't think I laughed. I was just like, that is crazy. So I honestly was like, well, dang, that makes a lot of sense. Why he be looking how he look and why he be acting the way he act. You know what I'm saying? He was wild and crazy a little bit back in the day when he was like on top of everything. Cause y'all, I mean, I don't know, some of y'all might not be hip to what it was, but Trick Daddy used to be up there. He used to be up there now. I ain't gonna never try to, you know, throw no salt on him when it come to that. Back in the day, I used to live for Trick Daddy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes, I like some rap. Trick Daddy used to be one of the ones I listen to all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, we ain't even finna go there. I ain't finna never sit up there and be like, oh, I like Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy trash as a rapper. Y'all might think a lot of the people I live for as rappers are trash. That ain't Trick Daddy, but that's all right. That's just my preference. Anyway, y'all, a video that I wanted to make, but I never put out. It was a thoughts video as well. But what I was going to say in it, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. But especially since this has come out. Oh, yeah, I'm going to say it now. So I asked my friend before the newest episodes of this show came out if she'd seen the super trailer. And she was like, no, I didn't even know it was coming back on yet. I was like, yeah, the super trailer came out and I saw the whole thing. And so I started telling her about everybody and what they had going on. So then she let me finish what I was saying, and then she politely said, Trick Daddy looked like a monster. Do y'all know I feel like my spirit left my body for a good about 2 to 10 minutes. And I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with the fact that man has lupus. I am not laughing at the fact that man has a disease. I am not laughing at that. Y'all do not understand. If y'all had heard the way she said it and the facial expression that she made, I really felt like my spirit left my body. Like, you could have bought me for a penny that day. In that moment, I was done. And I mean, as I'm dying laughing, she looking dead serious like, but he look like a monster. I'm like, I can't even breathe. Why are you doing this to me? Like, I was done. And then like, there was this other person there too. He was dying too. I think they were dying more so because of my reaction, because they were already laughing, but it just made it worse because she really, like, I don't feel like I've ever laughed that hard in that way in front of her before, and she was killing me that day. But y'all, it explains a lot because of all that stuff. He had cocaine in his system. He was high and drunk and all this other stuff, driving under the influence. I'm glad he got arrested, pulled over or whatever, because he could have killed himself and everybody else. I just wish that he would get on the right track. And, you know, there are really a lot of people out there who live for him. There are some of the people who are of the newer generation that actually still like him despite all this stuff that's going on, and they actually respect him because they've gone back and they've listened to the things that he's done in the past. And there are people like me who lived for him back in the day, and I'm here for the old classics. Like, I will go back and listen to some right now. Like, I have done that. even before this show even came about for that specific part of the United States. I'll go back and listen to it. I'll be like, oh, Trick Daddy. And I'll go listen to a Trick Daddy song. Like, I used to live for Trick Daddy. And quiet as it's kept, and loud as it is, shout out to Alexander Rogers. I, myself, and quite a few other people found Trick Daddy to be fine back in the day. Minus the goals in his mouth. Trick Daddy was fine. Trick Daddy was fine. Gold, I don't care what nobody say. There are so many people who live for Lil Wayne and he's always been ugly. I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody say he ugly. He always looked like a gremlin. He just grew up and just looked even more like a gremlin as he grew up. Trick Daddy used to be fine back in the day. Like, he was fine. He was fine. Go look him up back in the day when he was at the height of his career. Trick Daddy was fine. Because I used to find myself, like, living for his music, like I said. And then I would, you know, come across some of his videos or whatever whenever I was out and about in my travels in between classes and all that stuff. And I'd be like, Trick Daddy got the nerve to be a little bit fine. Okay, he's fine a little bit. What's going on here? So, y'all, I digress. But, well, as far as that is concerned, I just want Trick Daddy to get help. I want him to do what he needs to do to manage the lupus. I do know, as I mentioned before, a lot of people who have lupus. My brother's best friend's sister passed away and she had lupus, and we thought that she had it managed and all that stuff, but she didn't make it. It's been quite a few years now, but she passed away and she had lupus. And one of my closer friends that is here living in the same state that I live in right now, his sister has lupus. And she's managing it. She just gave birth to twins 6 to 9 months ago. And she's done well. The babies are healthy. All that. So, you know, you can live a perfectly normal life, but just live it with lupus. And you just do what you need to do to manage it. You can't drink like you drink and Trick. You can't sit up there and do them drugs like you've been doing, Trick Daddy. You cannot sit up there and eat the type of food that your restaurant caters to. You already know. Like, he be at the house frying up all this stuff all day. Like, no, you cannot do that. You can't have all that butter. You can't have all that grease all day, every day. That's literally what he does all day, every day. When he at the house, whenever he's somewhere eating, he be like, oh, let me get a fried pork chop sandwich. Let me do this and let me do that. I be like, bruh, you gotta calm down. But I digress, y'all. So the girl who's supposed to be his girlfriend, either they made this storyline up just to have something crazy to say to kind of push Trick Daddy's story, because he ain't really got nothing going on outside of the fact that he, what is the name of the restaurant? Sundays is open, his restaurant. And that he is kind of working with this guy, Briscoe, that has gotten out of prison. But I'm like, are y'all doing this? Or is this something that really happened? Like, that's what I don't like. Because his girlfriend supposedly slept with him, but she's saying that that didn't happen. But when she's with Trick Daddy, she's celibate. And he's cool with that. And I'm like, Trick Daddy, I think I mentioned this before, or it was in the video that I wanted to post, but I didn't. But Trick Daddy, ain't no way you up here saying you got a girlfriend. First of all, you ain't even divorced from Joy. And I'm just like, you need to stop. Both of y'all need to stop. Like, what is this about? Like, is this just for a check that y'all make it seem like, oh, we want to do? Or are y'all in an open marriage? Like, what is it? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Maybe she's getting all kinds of amazing benefits because Trick Daddy is her husband. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't think they had no kids together, if at all. I don't remember if he had no kids. I don't remember that. I don't remember her saying that she had no kids. I don't know. But I'm trying to understand. I'm sorry. I do not play that. You have to present me with a divorce decree, honey. Don't nobody have time. Y'all, anyway, to segue into the next thing that I wanted to talk to y'all briefly about was the TV show Sistas. So I saw the last episode that came on, and it kept triggering me because a lot of stuff that happened to me, and I'm just like it just kept tearing my nerves up the whole episode. So the lawyer, you know, has been sleeping with this married man. He confessed that he was married and all this other stuff, and that he fell out of love with his wife and all that. But he's had these tendencies that were beyond red flags, despite how truthful it may be that he fell out of love with his wife years ago, and that he only has eyes for the woman whose name is Andy. All that good stuff, whatever. I can't do it. I'm tired. Like, she over here apologizing. He over here making it seem like, well, you should have just come to me. You could have just came to me with this information. Because the wife then rolled up at her house, and the private investigator brought her, and the wife on everything. She's supposed to be the lawyer on the case. Like, when I tell y'all the most is going on this show, I'm tired. Y'all, it's just a lot. I don't even want to go into that part of it, but y'all let me know down in the comment section. What do y'all think about old girl who's dating that guy who is into the lace panties, as she likes to call them, and vibrators up his butt and all that, but he says he's not gay or bi or any of that stuff? What do y'all think about that? I've already mentioned stuff on this before, and I firmly believe it. I feel as though a man can be straight and is into anal play with toys or whatever. It ain't got to be with no man. Just have a finger, a toy, a bead, something else where it's your woman, your female partner with you, engaging in these activities with you. I don't know if the pegging, I don't think I could ever peg no dude. I don't think I could peg. I don't know if I would be into a guy that's into that. But this girl really likes this guy. She says that he has given her the best sex that she's ever received in her life. And when he's with her and he's doing things to her, it is all about her. But in that moment on the last episode, not this one that just came on, but the last episode, he went crazy with this vibrator. And he found her vibrator and he wanted it inserted into his, you know, anus. And she was just like... It's to the point where he was like, you need to order a bigger one. Like, I don't know. Some of the stuff he say, I'm just like, okay, what is going on? What is going on? But like I was saying, I'm sorry, y'all. I kind of went off topic. But at the same time, I meant when I said about how there are men who can be 100% straight and they are into things that are stimulating to the anus. I feel like that is completely possible. I feel like that is very real, and that you don't have to be classified as gay or bisexual if you want a finger in your butt or a toy in your butt or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To me, it does not equate the same thing as what Tank said. Talking about, oh, well, if this person gives me head, this guy gives me head one time, I don't know. And then they do it again. I could decide then, no, I don't like this. It's okay. Nah, bruh. You came both times. I'm pretty sure you enjoyed it. Like, nah. For you probably reset and be like, oh, let me reset because it's another guy. Like, I've thought for years that he's had some things going on with him. And I'm like, I'm not judging you. If that's what you like, that's what you like. And stop. Like, stop trying to make us think that you just on this enlightened path of sex or something. And it's just like, y'all need to just get with the program. It ain't that deep. Like, don't nobody even be going there, and he goes to another level. And it's like a couple of months will go by, and then he'll come out of nowhere again with that. Y'all, I'm sorry, I went off a tangent. I went off on a tangent, but yeah. Y'all let me know down in the comment section if y'all think that that man is bi or gay. Because I don't know if I'll be able to deal with that. Like, even if that was the best sex I'd ever had in my life, I don't know. Because them yellow panties he had on, they are a whole lot prettier than some of the thongs and things that I have. And it's like, sir, where you get them from? Did you get them from Victoria's Secrets? Where you get them from? Like, I don't know. But he has grown up and worn stuff like that his whole life. And he doesn't feel as though his parents being two gay men have anything to do with that. And he just feels like he's being himself. He's not gay or whatever. I just want to know y'all opinion in the comment section. I'm here for Danny getting this man's attention that rolled up he kind of shy. I don't know. Maybe after they get to talking, he won't be all shy like that. But I'm glad she getting attention. And oh boy, D-Val, I forgot his name in real life. Is it D-Val Davis? He might have gotten this woman, one of the side chicks, pregnant. And he just got back with the woman Karen. So that's crazy. Oh no. Lord. And then, y'all, why the end of the episode? And I knew it. I was like, why? Karen is at the shop, and the man who wanted to talk to her, who met her at the grocery store, the wife is there waiting on her, and she was like, I just want you to do my hair. And of course you ain't there to get your hair done. She's over there still saying, please stay away from my husband. He, you know, hasn't been around. He doesn't want to talk to me. He really likes you. And she was like, I don't want your husband. I am fine over here by myself. I'm not with him. So she was like, he likes you. And she was like, I don't care. I don't do pastors. And, you know, we found out a couple of episodes ago he's a pastor and all that. Like, I wouldn't have ever thought that. And he has so many red flags. I wouldn't want to talk to him no way. Like, nah, he do the absolute most. There's a such thing as wanting respect, and him to still be hitting the same type of red flags that Gary, which is the married man that Andy, the lawyer, has been with. They along the same lines to me. It's just one's a pastor and the other one is just super duper rich. But anyway, this woman is sat up there, and after the conversation was over, blew her brains out. Oh gosh. I was like, why? Lord. Anyway, I am actually about to watch Black Ink Crew Chicago. I loved the last 2 episodes before this one that showed Charmaine's mother's funeral and her and Ryan coming back together. And it's so sad. Like, I was just like, wow, it took your mama dying. It took your mama passing away for y'all to put everything to the side and get back to how y'all were before. Like, I'm just like, Lord, it didn't make no sense. And like, she really has been trying to get them to talk again. She was in his DMs and everything. Like, her mama, and y'all, I religiously watched this show, and her mama was doing so well, at least in my eyes, to the point where I thought that she was okay. Like, I think I halfway forgot that she had cancer until all this stuff, I mean, or whatever sickness was going on with her. I actually halfway forgot. Like, that's how crazy all of this was. When all that happened, when they started showing the previews, I was like, oh no, I forgot. I was like, wait a minute, was her mama the mama that was sick a couple of seasons ago? Yes. And I was like, no. And then I already saw it in real life as it happened and all that stuff. Lord, her and the baby. I don't know how she did it, because I would have lost my baby. I'm sorry. If it had been my dad, no, y'all, if it had been my daddy, oh no, the baby gonna be good as gone. I wouldn't be able to do it. Nope. She's very strong, so that baby's gonna be a strong baby too. But anyway, y'all, that was just a few of the things that's been going on these TV shows and in real life that connects in some way. I hope that y'all enjoyed this thoughts video. Y'all go ahead and thumbs this video up. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. Y'all give me some topics too, or what y'all want me to talk about. I hope y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all later.